In this video, I'm going to be ranking the best obtainable small forward cards right now in NBA 2K25 My Team on a tier list here ranging from S that does go all the way down to D tier, and we have about 30 to 35-ish of the best obtainable small forwards in this game. So if you guys want to be able to buy a small forward and you don't have millions of MT, or obviously you're not able to grind for these crazy cards in the festival, for example, but these are going to be the best obtainable small forwards in the game. Like the most expensive card on this list I think is like 250, maybe 300k at the most, but these are going to be a lot of budget small forwards, a lot of free small forwards that you guys can grind for that are super easy to get, and these are just all of the best obtainable small forwards right now in my team. So hopefully you guys do enjoy this tier list and you guys can find it helpful that if you're not able to spend the most amount of MT to buy the top tier small forwards in this game, you're able to look at this list and kind of know what small forwards you guys should be going after. So looking at the first small forward on this obtainable tier list is going to be Galaxy Opal LeBron, and I think for an obtainable tier list, I do think his Galaxy Opal card is going to be an S tier. His Galaxy Opal card has gone down a ton in price, like he is around 200k, maybe even a little bit lower for his Galaxy Opal, which I feel like is not that bad. I mean, 6'9" at small forward, 7-foot wingspan, it's still LeBron James. He's still going to get insanely good defensive animations. His slashing ability is still unlike no other card in this game besides Giannis. His jump shot's still pretty good, even though it's on normal timing and maybe not the fastest jump shot in this game. It's still a very good jump shot, and I think for an obtainable small forward tier list, I do think he's going to be an S tier. Now talking about Aneku Okongwu, I think he's a good small forward. I would say like B tier is fair for him. He doesn't seem like the best small forward in this world, like you need this card, but he's 6'10", he plays really good defense, and he's a budget small forward. He goes for like 5 to 10k, so I think he's definitely worth it at the small forward position if you're looking for a budget option, but I do think there's going to be better small forwards on this obtainable card tier list. Now talking about Pink Diamond Beasley, he might be the best obtainable small forward in this game. I mean, it's not his Dark Matter card, but Pink Diamond Beasley is still one of the best offensive cards in this entire game. His jump shot is seriously like my favorite jump shot in this entire game. He plays solid defense, even though his stats and his badges may not be the greatest. He does play good defense in game, and I think for this type of tier list, easily going to be in that S tier category. Now talking about Galaxy Opal Paulo, I think he's a solid card. I feel like B tier is fair for Paulo. He's not like insanely overpowered anymore, but he's definitely still a solid small forward. He is also very similar to that free pink diamond you guys can get from the playoff spotlight sim. Talking about the Dark Matter AK-47 card, he is maybe the best. I mean, him and Beasley are probably on the same level when we're talking about the best obtainable small forwards in this game. I mean, AK-47 is an absolute beast on the defensive end. 6'9" at small forward, 7-foot wingspan, defensive stats are all 98. He's only missing box OBs for a Hall of Fame defensive badge. He has every other single one. He is so good defensively. They gave him a great jump shot, so he's got a good catch and shoot release. He's got Trey escape. He's got Jalen Green size up. He's got the Russell Westbrook, Jalen Green dribble style, Russell Westbrook size up. I mean, AK-47, absolute beast, and he's obtainable. I mean, I'll check on Xbox right now, but I feel like this card goes for anywhere around like 200k to lower. Like, I mean, he's 110 with 27 minutes left. He's probably going to end for under 200,000 MT, and I think for an obtainable small forward, he's one of the best that you guys can pick up in this game, definitely going in the S tier category. Talking about Galaxy Opal Rudy Gay, he feels to me also like B tier. He's a good card, right? Kind of like Paulo, a little bit outdated. We saw a new 100 overall Paulo card, but I would love to see a Dark Matter Rudy Gay that can play the shooting guard position. He would be an absolute beast. Before his Galaxy Opal card, he's still got a good jump shot. His SIGs are not that bad, just his defense is a little bit lackluster. Now talking about Diamond Alexis, this card, I'm gonna say is A tier. I think you could even argue S. I mean, for his price, he goes for like 3,000 MT, 7'2" at small forward with a 7'6" wingspan. He's 7'2" at small forward with a great jump shot. Like, they gave him a guard type of jump shot. Austin Reeves base, Donovan Mitchell upper, on very quick timing. That is like a guard type of release, not a card that's 7'2" at the small forward position. I understand he's slow, only 77 speed, only 77 agility. Yes, he's not great defensively, but if you use this card properly and you have the right good defensive and fast cards around him, you can really build your lineup around this card and be super effective. So I think for an obtainable small forward tier list, I do think he's going to be in the A tier category. Talking about Galaxy Opal Lauri Markkanen, I've never been a huge fan of this card. If I'm being completely honest, I never really liked him. Even though he's 7 foot at small forward, I understand that is great. I just don't like his jump shot, and I feel like he honestly feels slower than this Alexis card. And I'll go take a look at his speed rating. It's 85 speed, 85 agility, but he feels so slow. He does not feel great defensively, and I just do not like this jump shot. He doesn't have any SIGs at all. I'm not a huge fan of Galaxy Solar Marketing. I do think he's going to be in C tier. I would say Patrick Williams probably also in the C tier category. I would say Keegan Murray probably also in C tier. They're definitely very solid Galaxy Opal cards. Like, they don't do anything crazy, but they're just well-rounded. And I think they're good small forwards for this type of tier list. Talking about Dark Matter Tim Thomas, I mean, he, again, is just like AK-47, just like Beasley. One of the best small forwards you guys can get in this game that is at a reasonable price. I mean, yeah, he's a little bit more expensive. Again, I think he's around like 200K-ish, maybe a little bit cheaper, 250 at the most for any of these cards. And Tim Thomas, great jump shot, 6'10" at the small forward position, 7'2" wingspan. Like I said, has a really good jump shot, great dribble sigs. I mean, if you're looking for an offensive small forward, him and Tim Thomas and Beasley are definitely like the two cards I would recommend at the small forward position. Jonathan Bender is good. I would say he's B tier. He's 7 foot with a good jump shot, but he doesn't have very many dribble sigs. His stats aren't that great, especially defensively, but I think B tier is a fair spot for Jonathan Bender. I would say Galaxy Opal Trevor Booker is A. I don't think he's as good as like an AK-47, a Beasley, a LeBron, but he's definitely A tier. He's a good small forward. He's 6'8" with a good jump shot. To my voice is literally hanging on by a thread, bro. But Trevor Booker, I do think is A tier. He's a really good small forward that is like 25K, 30K at the most. Dark Matter Danny Granger, he's good. Honestly though, I'm gonna go Danny Granger in like either high C or low B. I'm gonna go like high C tier for Danny Granger. I think MPJ is also gonna be in that C tier category. Like, I would take Paulo, Oneku, Rudy Gay, Jonathan Bender. I would take those cards over MPJ and over Danny Granger at the small forward position. Do I think they're maybe better than a Keegan Murray? Probably. Do I think they're better than a Patrick Williams and Lauri Markkanen? Probably. But I do think they're going to be in that high C tier category. Diamond Steve Novak is a beast. I'm like almost considering putting that card in A tier, because Steve Novak is actually really, really good, and you're able to get him from the Glitch Festival. 6'10" at small forward, only with a 6'9" wingspan, but this card's jump shot's really good. Ray Allen base, Kyrie upper on very quick. It's a great jump shot, and his SIGs are not great, but they're not horrible for a 6'10" small forward. I think B tier is more fair though for the Diamond Steve Novak. Galaxy Opal Jared Wallace, to me, feels like a step above a Rudy Gay, Apollo Banchero, a Jonathan Bender, those type of cards at the small forward position. He's really good defensively. I mean, if you're looking for a lockdown card at the small forward position for like 25, 30K, maybe even a little bit cheaper now after the super packs dropped, I mean, Jared Wallace is an absolute beast defensively at the small forward position. Dark Matter Scotty Barnes, I mean, realistically, I might go D tier. That card's jump shot is horrible. He's only 6'7" at small forward with a really bad jump shot. Sure, he's good defensively on paper, but does he play that good at defense because of his size at the small forward position? Honestly, no, but I do think he's going to be in D tier. Galaxy Opal Carlos Boozer is very high A. I think he's close to the S tier category. I love this card's jump shot. I think he's got one of the more consistent jump shots in this game. His player model is really good at the small forward position. He plays great interior defense. He's a really good rebounder. I think he's a step below S, but I think he's very high A tier at the small forward position. Dark Matter Luol Deng, I mean, easily S tier. One of the best two-way cards in this game, having a really good jump shot, good dribble sigs actually for a small forward card. His fade is amazing with the KD fade, and his defense is absolute clamps. Like, he's one of the best defensive cards in this entire game, and I think you could argue he's maybe the best obtainable small forward in this entire game. So I think you have to go S tier for Luol Deng. I think Jaden McDaniels, very close to S as well. I think Jaden McDaniels is easily A tier. Like, he's up there with cards like LeBron. He's a very similar card to LeBron James at small forward. I'll give LeBron that slight edge, but Jaden McDaniels, very, very close to S tier. He's great defensively with a really good jump shot. So if you guys are grinding the playoff spotlight sims, I mean, definitely go after Jaden McDaniels. He's an absolute beast at the small forward position. Dark Matter Josh Smith, he's got to be S. I mean, he is so good at the small forward position. Again, for an obtainable price, he's one of these Dark Matter cards that came out, quite a bit ago. He came out probably, I would say probably about a month ago now, and he's selling for, a bit over 100K. He might be like 150 to 200, but he's a really good defender, and he's pretty much just LeBron with a better jump shot and also better dribble sigs. Tyler Hansbrough, I'm going to put in like very high A. Again, on the same ranking as like a Jaden McDaniels, a Carlos Boozer. Tyler Hansbrough is really, really good at the small forward position, and he's an affordable price. He's like 30, 35K. He's a great small forward. I just think he's a step below some of these cards in S. Dark Matter Lamar Odom, not a huge fan of this card. Realistically, I think he's going to be in D tier. Jonathan Isaac is good, but I think the lack of jump shot does hurt this card. His jump shot is really not that great, but defensively, he's 6'11" at small forward and is a very good defensive card. Dark Matter Terry Dischinger, he's really good. I think he's probably A tier just because of his size. He's only 6'7" at small forward, but he is a buy now price. He's under 100k. So if you're looking for a good offensive small forward that has a really good jump shot, has great triple sigs, I'd probably say, you know, go for a Tim Thomas if you can, go for a Beasley. But as another option, I think Terry Dischinger is very good at the small forward position. Aaron Gordon, I mean, his jump shot is one of the worst jump shots in this game. I do think he's going to be in D tier. Dennis Rodman also has a really bad jump shot, but I think B tier is probably a more fair ranking for Dennis Rodman because it's not as bad as like Aaron Gordon. His sigs are nice and he does play extremely good defense. I mean, doesn't he have like 99 defensive in every single category? Like, he's got unreal defensive stats, pretty much 99 in every single category, every single Hall of Fame defensive badge. The jump shot isn't great, but it's usable. And his sigs are actually really nice, you know, for a small forward card. That's Dennis Rodman. So I do think he's probably somewhere in like that high B tier category. Dark Matter Adam Morrison, not the card for me, if I'm being completely honest. Sorry, but I would say probably still B tier for Adam. You know what? I'm going high C. People are going to call me crazy, but I just personally really do not like that card's jump shot. I think it's honestly a very overrated jump shot, and it's just not a jump shot for me. Next small forward on the list is going to be Dark Matter Sean Kemp, but I think he goes perfectly with these, you know, MPJ, Danny Granger type of small forwards. Like, he's good, but I think he's overpriced and not really worth it in my personal opinion. Galaxy Opal Antoine Jameson, he's for sure on the same ranking as like a Jared Wallace. He is really good at small forward. He has a great jump shot, and I do think he's a great option at the small forward position for an obtainable price tag. Alex English, I mean, he might be like low C tier. Not a huge fan of that card's jump shot, and just not a huge fan of that card in general. Now, Galaxy Opal Giannis, I would say, is going to be an S alongside LeBron. He was actually a buy now price very recently. I don't know if he's still a buy now price, but he's around 100k. I'm looking on Xbox right now just to see if he is a buy now, and he's not a buy now, but he's basically around 100k, and he's definitely very obtainable and very affordable, and he's one of the best in this entire game at the small forward position. So let me know what you guys think about my tier list down below, but hopefully you guys find this tier list helpful, just so you guys know, if you're looking to pick up a small forward and you're not able to go after like one of the top tier small forwards in this game, what are the best options to go after? Hopefully you guys did find this video helpful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.